Hello, fans. I'm here once again with Alan Hinton. And I guess, Alan, I should call you Mr. Soccer based on an article that I just saw in The Guardian from Michael Lewis. And I thought that was really an outstanding article by Michael. Maybe you want to elaborate how that came about, and maybe some background on some of the topics you guys talked about.
Well, Michael Lewis, who I think I met many years ago when he was covering the Rochester Lancers. He's a New Yorker. He writes a column in the London Guardian, which is a huge newspaper, sports newspaper as well as news. And he called me up and we talked on the phone for an hour and a quarter. He asked me about my life, he asked me about my career, he knew all about my North American Soccer League records that I broke and my good record as a coach, and he felt the English people would enjoy reading about it. But he also talked about we lost our son with cancer when he was 9 years of age. Incidentally, April 21, which is today, which is also the Queen of England's birthday, 90th birthday. It's 40 years ago today since our beloved Matthew died from cancer, so it's not a good day, but you always think about how he would have turned out. Would he have had children? What career would he have had? Would he have been as affectionate as he got older to his mum and I as he was when he was 9? But that's the downside of life. But Michael Lewis captured that beautifully, and he talked about my career in England and my career in America, so it was a good story.
And Alan, what we'll do is we will post the link to the article for those fans that are interested below this video, and you can see for yourself exactly a little bit on the life that Alan led, as well as I think the title of Mr. Soccer is appropriate based on what you accomplished in North American Soccer League, and even today with the Sounders and Cascadia, etc., Alan. So I thought it was really well done.
Well, thank you.
And Alan, why don't we transition a little bit over to soccer, maybe a lighter subject, given what today is for you. And we discussed a lot of topics over the past couple weeks, Alan, and it seems like you are prophetic in terms of making predictions. One, Jordy Morris was going to score, sure enough. You also said the Sounders are going to turn things around, undefeated in the last 3 matches. What are your thoughts after those predictions, and what do you see happening in the match against Colorado this weekend?
I thought last week against Columbus, who were a good, I call them a working man's team. Everybody works hard. They have no real superstars. The Sounders do have some superstar players. Lost Obafemi Martins, which really hurt the team in the beginning. There was a lot of really good things happened for the Sounders against Columbus. We scored 2 beautiful goals. One from a set play. I did predict that Marshall should be getting 4 or 5 goals a year, and he's now got 2. I think he's leading goal scorer. Yes. But the bottom line is that a lot of good things happened in that game. We had some good movement. Our touch in the last 30 yards isn't as good as it will be. Jordy Morris got his first goal in Major League Soccer, first goal in his hometown of Seattle. The biggest smile of all was his father, who's the doctor for the Sounders. He was on the bench. They put the camera on him, and he was smiling like as if he just won the jackpot. And of course he did with his son scoring the goal. But good things are happening. There's a lot of good things happening in the game. Are we there yet? No. We go to Colorado on Saturday. That won't be easy because they've had a much better start than anybody would predict. Tim Howard going to Colorado in the summer, he's clearly lifting up the spirit of the club. They all want to play with him. But I think the Sounders are coming together. The spirit in the training camp is good. Coach is doing a good job. He's not afraid to throw young kids in there. Jordy Morris, I know he's only got 1 goal in 6 games, I think it is. But he could have had 5 or 6 goals. He's doing everything right. He had one great chance when he got the ball in the box, showed his strength, held off the defender, cut inside the guy, went to the side of another one. Easiest thing after all that great work was to score. He tried to finesse it gently in the corner instead of blasting it. But he's going to do well, and I'm sure there's a load lifted off his shoulders for him and for everybody now that he scored his first goal, and hopefully it'll be the first of many. The Cinderella story of Leicester City is going on, but if you said to me, here's $10,000, you've got to put it on which team you think will win the Premier League, I would have to put it on Tottenham, and I'll tell you why. There's 4 games to go. The killer here is going to be Chelsea. Chelsea play at home last game of the season against Leicester. If Leicester have to go to Chelsea to win, that would be very hard. Tottenham, Spurs also go to Chelsea, and Chelsea do not like Tottenham. There's huge rivalry there. But I think Tottenham's playing out of their brains. I watched them play Manchester United, beat them 4-0 or 3-0. Then they went to Stoke. It's not an easy place to play or win. They won 4-0, hit the crossbar and did other things that were great. Harry Kane, Ali, Dyer, Rose, Walker, central defenders, goalkeeper. It looks like a complete team, and they are motivated, and I wouldn't be surprised if they catch Leicester. Leicester, for me, will win 2 out of 4, but if Spurs win 4 out of 4, then they would nick it by a point. But it's Leicester's to lose. The Champions League is going to be fantastic. I predict the first leg next Tuesday. You know what I'm going to say. Manchester City will win against Real Madrid in the first leg, I predict. Just like I predicted Wolfsburg to win in the first leg against Real Madrid.
Well, Alan, again, sincerely, our best wishes for you. I know what is a very, very difficult day for you, and we sincerely appreciate talking to me and our fans all over the world. Thank you again, Alan.
Thank you, John. Thank you.